Give me 10. Give me 10. Give me 10. Give me fucking 10. Yes, I've seen the news that Nick and Olandria have broken up. First and foremost, I want to wish them both the best. I hope they're both doing okay. I cannot imagine having to process all of this, and then on top of that, having to deal with you weird ass fucking people. Because I'm already seeing the weird ass comments. Oh my gosh, see, we told y'all this was PR. I'm gonna need y'all to understand that words mean things. Words mean things. I need y'all to use words when they mean things, and don't use words when they don't make any fucking sense. Because the P in PR stands for public. Okay? PR relationships are very loud, they're very in your face, which Nick and Olandria's relationship was not, to my dismay. I would have loved to see more of them. Y'all keep talking about some, oh, y'all were scammed. Where was the scamming? Did I miss it? Because I wasn't sold a single thing from the relationship, not a fucking cup, not a bag, not a t-shirt, nothing. So where was the scamming, and how, like, point me to it. And apart from things like brand endorsements, PR relationships work for things like project promotion, crisis control, and fan engagement. So let's go down the list one by one. Project promotion. Again, number one, they barely did any deals together, so what the fuck is there to promote? And number two, their careers are going in two very different directions. Olandria's in fashion, Nick is a DJ. Olandria had to be taught to frat flick, and no shade to Nick, that man brought 3 shirts to Fiji. How the fuck is he helping her with her fashion career? Crisis control. Are the crises in the room with us? Like, they were both well liked while they were in the villa, and then after leaving the villa, neither one of them has been involved in the scandal, have been canceled, so that doesn't fit your PR narrative either. Fan engagement would be y'all's strongest argument for the PR relationship narrative. However, that doesn't make any sense either, because number one, they were being shipped while they were still in the villa and they had no idea. For the fan engagement narrative to make sense, they would have had to come out of the villa and shove their relationship in our face, which again, they did not do. So that doesn't make any sense either. Did people like that they were in a relationship? Yes. But do I think that either one of the majority of their fan bases is solely because of their relationship? No. If they left the villa and never got together, they would have been just fine, and they're going to be just fine now, even if their relationship is over. Anyways, I'm continuing to root for both of them, and I'm excited to see how both their careers continue to flourish. And for everyone who's about to be like, oh my gosh, see, we weren't wrong, we were just early, you're actually just a hater. And you've been hoping, waiting, and praying for a Black woman to be her, and I truly need you to unpack why that is. Hope this helps.
Calm down. Let me call you when that
Hey sexy butterflies, it's your fave mushroom fairy Kira, and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, welcome. It's very cute, moisturized, and pretty over here. I just like to yap and talk about different topics that interest me. So I don't know if you feel like this video or if I'm your vibe, then please hit that like and subscribe button. I think you're going to love it here. Before I get into today's video, I just want to read an affirmation that really resonated with me this morning. I'm really trying to get back into my positive self-talk and just the way that I speak to myself, whether that's inner thoughts or out loud. But anyways, this card today said, I am evolving every day and I am patient with my growth. Each day brings new experiences. With each new experience, you grow inevitably. Maybe you're not where you want to be yet, but as babies learn how to walk, you also have to do it gradually. Be kind to yourself during this process. And this really resonated with me, especially like where I'm at creatively and trying to get back into doing YouTube and just whatever creative thing you got going on, I'm sure it resonates as well. So I just wanted to share that.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
Okay, so now that the pleasantries are out the way, let's get into the topic at hand, because honestly, as an Ola doll and Nicolandrian, I guess that don't even count no more because they're no longer together, you hoes got me fucked up. When the news hit the internet a few days ago, everybody and a bald-headed cousin was showing their ass. I'm actually happy that I waited to talk about this because I'm not gonna lie, initially when I saw the news, I didn't believe it. Something about it just didn't feel right, because as soon as that article came out, then the People interview with Brennity came out as well. And if you have been on the Love Island side of the internet, there has been some beef between the two fan bases where people are basically trying to push, or they were trying to push Nicolandria out the way to make way for the new quote-unquote interracial couple. They act like there can only be one Black girl winning, one Black girl on top. Mind you, Ola has transcended that show, but we'll get back to that. Nick actually confirmed the breakup today. He said on his sub-only TikTok, to Nicolandria community, the rumors are true. I didn't want to give people false hope, so I wanted to clear the air. We will always Oh, we will continue to love each other always. It's a sensitive as well as a private subject. Thank you for respecting our privacy. So there you have it, folks. They have officially broken up.
She's one of the most attractive women I've ever seen in my lifetime.
I think since minute one of the villa, I was like, this is someone I'm interested in.
Now that this breakup has been announced, everybody got something to say. Everybody's saying,
oh, it was a contract. Oh, they were PR. Oh, it was never real. Oh, he never liked her.
the Mayo Warriors, the fake Hoteps, the Mammies, the Pick-me's, everybody got something to say. And it's just crazy the celebration that ensued from this breakup, as if niggas don't break up every day, especially reality TV couples. And when you consider the fact that both Nick and Olandria separately have been pursuing their own separate careers, it would make sense that the distance put a strain on their relationship. The PR allegations never moved me because there was nothing about them that gave PR. It's like niggas learned a new word and just ran with it. PR literally stands for public relations. And I feel like with all the hate that they were getting, they ended up becoming more private with their relationship because fans and haters alike were just obsessed with them. It's like y'all confused the obsession with the publicity part of it. And it's like, it's the fans and the haters that are giving them all this publicity. Remember, when they were on that island, when they were in the villa, they had no idea that Nicolandria had become such a movement until they got out and realized like, hey, people actually do like us. Then folks are talking about their contract expired. Like, who came up with this contract? Was it Love Island? It couldn't have been, because after that reunion, Nick and Ola were pretty much done with that franchise. And I know that Peacock is still mad to this day that they didn't get a piece of that Nicolandria pie. It's like people who aren't even in the industry and they don't know how that stuff works, they just they hear one person say something and then they run with it. Like, huh? But what's really pissing me off is that the haters are using this as an opportunity to drag Olandria, to use it as a gotcha moment. It's like they salivate. Their bussies get to thumping at the thought of her being humbled and humiliated, which is why after the breakup rumors happened, then you got the cheating rumors. It's like, if they were never real to begin with, then is he actually cheating on her? Like, pick a side and make up your mind. This breakup and the reactions to it are deeper than just them being some PR couple. There's a lot to unpack here when it comes to the simple fact that y'all could not believe that a white man found an unambiguous dark-skinned black woman attractive.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie?
To this day, people are still debating Olandria's looks and calling her ugly. But if I was to get on this internet and say that I think that Soul is basic and average, I would be a hating ass bitch, because how dare you talk about that light-skinned woman with those light eyes? How dare you? Okay. The crazy thing about this whole situation is that you would think that now that they're broken up, people will leave Olandria the hell alone. But no, it seems like the hate has intensified. She low-key gave the girls a warning and said another smear campaign was coming. But y'all are so weird when it comes to this woman. I think that people, they're not going to be satisfied until she fades into obscurity and just drops off the face of the earth, isn't on the internet, because nobody expected for Olandria to be the breakout star of season 7. She has elevated beyond that show. She has surpassed all of her peers, and she's basically like a celebrity at this point. I mean, you got People magazine breaking the news of her breakup instead of her having to post it herself on social media. Because people hate to see a dark-skinned woman on top getting all this love and media promotion, a lot of people felt like after this breakup that Olandria would lose her fans and support. But that is the opposite, because she has built a brand outside of Nicolandria, and I'm so happy that she did that. That's why I said whether Nick and Ola are together, she is going to be good because she built her brand outside of the relationship and people connect to her on an individual basis. She's only going to elevate because her brand is no longer tied to this show or relationship. So she can just go full throttle at this point. I find it hilarious how the fans of Nicolandria are accused of having low racial self-esteem, but not the Black people that fantasize about Black women being mistreated by their non-Black partners. People even going as far as to say, I can't wait until Olandria is kennied by Nick. Like, the fact that y'all are using another Black woman's pain and trauma to bring down another Black woman, and you're fantasizing and salivating at the thought of her being hurt in that manner. Like, y'all do not care about Black women at all. Then there's folks saying that they can't wait for Nick to pop out with a white woman. Like, whoop-de-doo. He was dating white women before he dated Olandria. Big fucking deal. My hope is that now that you hoes have gotten what you wanted, they broke up, your conspiracy theories have been proven true, my hope is that y'all will leave that lady alone. But I know that y'all won't. Y'all won't, because just like the fans, y'all are literally just as obsessed. Also, I find it funny how every time a Black woman has a very strong like support and following, her fans get accused of being a cult. But nobody ever calls the Swifties a cult. No one calls the Arianators that. I mean, you know, the other white people, what do Lady Gaga call her fan base? Little monsters. No one ever calls them a cult. But everybody always calls the Black women supporters and their fans a cult. Like, I see exactly what y'all are doing. I'm really excited to see what Olandria does next in her career and journey. She has broken so many barriers for unambiguous dark-skinned Black women, and she is just phenomenal promotion. The North remembers how y'all was hating on her when she did that sunglasses challenge, but all the other non-Black and racially ambiguous women who did that challenge, their videos are still up. Oh, but Ola had y'all seething. She had y'all seething, and y'all were accusing her of promoting an eating disorder. Like, you literally cannot make this shit up. Olandria really gives I am the star in any room that I stand in. I am the standout. You just might stand in. Like, the girls that know, okay? But she gives main character energy. She gives it girl energy. Last thing I wanted to clock is how Brennedy and Carl Naya, their couples are now getting hate on the internet and the after effects of this breakup. They're being accused of being the new scam and the new Nicolandria. It's just funny to me how only the Black women couples are accused of being a scam. Because even with season 6 with Serena and Cordell, they were accused of being a scam. Nicolandria has been accused of being a scam. And now we're seeing the same thing repeated. Leah and Miguel never faced any scammer allegations. Meanwhile, Miguel, who lived in the UK at the time, immediately after the show ended, he moved to the US because he knew that it was better opportunities and money to be made if they were together as a unit. Y'all don't call that a scam? I mean, if the other couples did that, hell would be raised. TT and Casey recently dropped a podcast on their couples channel, and they even posted to their followers that they weren't going to drop this video until they reached 10K subscribers. If Nicolandria did anything remotely close to that, oh my gosh, y'all would have lost y'all freaking minds. So it's crazy how like all the other couples are given like the benefit of the doubt. All I'm gonna say is that, yeah, I'm noticing it all. Anyways, that is all I have for this video today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please let me know your thoughts below. Did you ever feel like Nicolandria was a scam? Did you feel like they were real? Did you feel like they actually liked each other, were attracted to each other? Like, let's discuss in the comments. Anyway, stay pretty, stay moisturized, stay blessed, stay protected. And until next time, sexy butterflies.
This movie's fine.